Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here. It is early March, so we're getting into that crappie season, the bass breeding season. And a lot of y'all have been asking me sort of what my fishing setup is, because I've made some fishing videos and people on like Snapchat have seen what I've caught other times, and a few people are wondering just what I use as gear. So in this video real quick, I'm just going to show y'all just my gear, some of my setup, make it pretty short, sweet, see what y'all think. Alright, so we'll start off with my pole setup. These are the two main poles that I use. They're both ugly sticks. I prefer the Shakespeare ugly sticks. I don't think there's really much better out there, in my opinion. They're just my personal favorite for lake and river fishing. I have the GX2, which is this bigger one right here, and I think the smaller one, which is just the GX. So the only difference is size. That one has an ugly stick reel. This one has a gear, or a worm gear reel. My other reel for that ugly stick, this metal piece right here, got bent to all hell because I was being stupid with it. And this was probably on its last limb, but it's been working good. As of line, I usually either use the green braided line or this red line right here. Differences on my poundage depend on pole. This smaller one, I tend to use a probably 8 to 10 pound line, maybe 12. And the braided line, obviously, I use up to like 20 pounds. Really depends on what's available at the store. Brand wise for line, I don't really have a preference, but you can tell whether it's good quality or not. I tend to bottom fish. I don't like to top fish too much, but usually I'll put 2 or 3 sinkers about a foot, maybe a little bit more, above the hook, and that's sort of my pole setup each and every time. Now I'll show you my tackle box and what I kind of have in there. So this is my ghetto tackle box, which is just a Canon camera bag. It may seem kind of ghetto or odd, but this thing is a trooper, and the storage and pockets and whatnot I like. So thank you, Goodwill. So we'll start with this pocket, which is empty because it does have a hole, because I've used it for a while and I'm not the most gentle. Right here is where I keep my bobbers. Just a bunch of, the cheaper kind, the better kind, varying sizes and shapes. As I said, I'm not too much of a top water fisherman, but I do have plenty of bobbers in case I want to. And the reason why I don't top water fish a lot is because, especially on breezy days, I just find it very annoying. I've always been more of a bottom fisher for me. And then we open it up, and this is my my bass fishing lures. I'll just open it up. You got your worm baits, a bunch of hard baits, big ones, some jigs, some furry ones, and the little ones. These, I don't lure fish that much, but these right here work very well. I've caught the most. I mean, I don't catch a lot of fish when I lure fish because I don't really like it, but those seem to work good. In this pocket right here, we just have gloves and leaders. Leaders for, if I'm catching gar or going for really big fish. The gloves are just, I don't ever use them, they're just in there. Oh, okay, here's some extra line. The red line I'm using right now is the Cajun 12-pound line. So far so good with that, haven't had too many issues. This tackle box has more. This is my jig tackle box slash big old ocean hooks. Don't ever use this really, but nice ugly stick case. As you can see, a bunch of rooster tails, some grasshopper and fly ones, some of these kind. Obviously these right here are the best. Had a lot of luck with those specific lures. But I don't trout fish too often. I like trout fishing. I don't have a problem with it. I prefer it over normal bass fishing. And these are my my other tackle. If I had trout magnets, I'd probably put them in here, but I don't. So that's just empty. Alright, so this one, you know, the only sinkers I like to use are the bigger, what are they called, slip shot sinkers. You know, easy to get on and off your line. Add 2 or 3 and add some decent weight. You can cast pretty far. You know, you got your, what the hell are these called? Basically, you can put your hook and stuff on them, so you don't. They're good for like lure fishing. Although some people say not to use them because you can change out your lures real quick. Got some bigger, like size 2 hooks, size 3 and 4. You know, you got your typical big catfish hooks, and then the gold long hooks. I don't know technical terms, but I like to prefer hooks with the double barb on the back. If you can tell, here, I'll grab one. It has the barb on the front, but it has 2 barbs on the back. I feel like those are the most dependable, and you don't lose fish that much with the double barb. The brand I get the most is what, the fucking American Eagle, Eagle Claw, whatever. Very cheap but dependable American brand of hooks. And over here some smaller hooks. These red and blue ones I got in mystery tackle boxes. They're kind of crappy though. These ones are treble. These are just normal. As you can tell, these don't have the barbs on the back, so they're kind of crap. And these are some bigger treble hooks. So as of tackle, like lures and sinkers and hooks, that's about all I carry. This front pocket right here, I just carry some hand sanitizer in case. Mainly for little cuts and stuff. I got this for very cheap. Some like some pole lube, some oil for your poles, which I should probably put on. Lighter, of course, the burning line, and then multi-tool. Get you a good multi-tool, you'll need it. And anything else, some big ocean sinkers in there. But that about does it. Roll with the ugly sticks, very dependable, not that expensive, lasts you many years if you use them correctly. I use a freaking Canon camera bag for my tackle box. But if you can find something like this, like soft and not super clunky or hard, easy to carry, highly recommend. Don't forget your extra stuff like your lighter and multi-tool, and then, yep, get the double back barb hooks. I like the Eagle Claw, American Eagle, something like that, and then some split shot sinkers. And it's not that hard. Just get you a good pole, a few sinkers, and a double barb back hook, and you'll be good for some good bottom fishing. And then as of bait, I always use mainly night crawlers and red worms. You can catch a variety on those. Easy, good for top water and bottom fishing, and bass fishing too. So yep, that's sort of my setup. That's what I catch all the catfish on, and occasionally bass and whatnot. So there we go. That is, wow, very bright hand. That is my fishing setup. Happy fishing this season, y'all. Hope y'all have a lot of luck, and I will do the same. Southern Woods out.